This is a 1970 Ford Mustang convertible, done in a Calypso coral, and really a nice looking driver. I'm going to classify the restoration on this as far as the body and stuff. It was done as an amateur restoration, but looks good at 20-30 foot. Looks like a really sharp car, but if you get up close, it's got orange peel in the paint. It does have a few waves in it. Got some little paint discoloration here and there, like a couple spots might have been painted later. Just stuff like that. I won't be able to point all of it out, but like I said, I'm standing back here 10 feet right now, and it looks awesome, 10-20 foot. But you get up close, you can tell it was an amateur restoration. It's riding on a good set of polished aluminum Ultra rims, raised white letter tires, a decent tread all the way around, really good tread. As we look down the side of the driver's side here, really decent straight car, but you look at the doors, it's got just a lot of little door ding stuff that they didn't take out. So you can just see little door dings in the paint, that kind of stuff. It's got brand new bumper on the front, all new trim around the grille. All the bottom trim here is new as well. The horse is new, the emblem, the grille is brand new. So basically the whole front end of this is brand new as far as chrome and trim. It's got a new front spoiler on the front. It does have a Mach 1 hood. Comes equipped with power steering, power brakes. Not sure if we got disc or drum there. Looks like we got drum brakes, but they are power. It's got a stock manifolds, believed to be original 302 two-barrel. I never run the numbers, but everything looks pretty stock under there. Engine compartment really looked pretty good when it came in. All we did is washed it off and shined it up a little bit. Driver quality. We did do a tune-up on it. The plug wires look new. Went through the carburetor on it, cleaned that up. Just gave it a good tune. Bottom side of the hood is all painted orange as well. Looks nice and solid. A lot of times you'll see on these hoods that they'll rot out in this area. This all looks nice and solid. We got new bolts and stuff like that put in on the Mach 1 hood scoop. So with this bright color and all the new trim and new wheel well trim, that kind of stuff, it's just a sharp, good looking car. I think we're going to price this right around $20,000. Here's our other hood gap, I forgot. Hood gap looks good all the way through here. You're going to see that the paint's just buffed a little thin right along the top edge here. To be a really nice car, you'd want to block it again and repaint it, but if you're just looking for a parade car or a driver, something like that, cruise night car, I think it'd be just perfect for that. It does have the dual sport mirrors and they're painted black. Gap looks real decent on the front edge of the hood, or front edge of the door, I'm sorry. Lower fender is excellent. I don't feel any issues, any bubbles, nothing like that in the lower fender. We got a nice solid fender there, appears to be. Rocker panel looks good. You can tell we had just a little bit of seam seal work right here in this, where the lower quarter meets the rocker. Original door handles. They got some little pitting on them, not too bad though. Same thing, the trim's not new around the back of the convertible, but very presentable for original. It's got a black top, power black top, and the black top canvas is relatively new as well. Dual exhaust is pretty much new. We'll have our undercarriage pictures on our website, coyoteclassics.com. The dual exhaust looks really nice. We have a new back bumper on it, new front bumper, new marker lights. I also replaced all of this stuff in the back when it came in. The Restore had those painted black, so I put those on all new. New spoiler on the back, Mustang emblems, letters on the back are new. We buffed out, wet sanded buffed the trunk lid, and the paint looked really good on that. So I don't know if it's worth doing to the whole car or just using it as a driver and repainting it if you want a show car. As we look up and down the sides, passenger side door, There's maybe one or two little ones on the quarter. Like I said, it's just got a little choppiness, like little tiny door dings that weren't quite blocked out right, especially on the doors. Like, looks like both doors are kind of the worst. If a guy blocked them and smoothed them a little better, it'd been a lot nicer job. As far as opening and shutting our doors, they shut nice, open nice. Our corner of our door is really nice right here. It's factory seam. Door rubbers are new. Window felts were new. We didn't do any of that. That all came in that way. The trunk rubber is the older trunk rubber, so that's got some orange overspray on it. But it looks like the rest of the rubbers and stuff are new. And they painted and jams and all that kind of stuff. It just, like I said, it was an amateur restoration. Sill plates were new, carpets new, seat covers are in excellent shape. Very nice and soft. Back seats great. Back door panels are even really nice, guys. If we look in here, it's just, they did a nice job on the door panels. They could even be original still. It's got its factory seat belts for 2 in the back. I don't see any seam splits in the back or the front. Also, the shifter is nice and tight. It's got good chrome on the shifter. Feels like, yeah, it's original. Most of the times these guys put the dash caps on them because the dash pads get so cracked up. There's one tiny little crack right here by my finger. Around the speaker hole doesn't cracked up. The odometer shows 90,000 miles, and I think that's real important with this dash pad the way it is, and the gauges are really clear, and all the gauges and stuff works with the original radio working. I really think this is probably a 90,000 original mile car. Otherwise that dash pad would really be cracked, I think. Inside the trunk's got the original trunk mat. It's been replaced, but it's original style. Trunk looked good to me. So the dual exhaust got nice chrome tips. They got the cutouts that comes out the back. If this car had a little better bodywork and paint job on it, it would be a way nicer car, but it just depends on your price range and your budget. Got a little bit of wax in that bumper. I was gonna say, brand new bumper, but new marker light there. No bubbles or blisters in the rear quarter. I didn't mention that on this side either. Let's go check this out. We got some paint imperfection right here. Just a little bit of lifting or something in this quarter panel. Just a little paint imperfection right in the circle area right here. But there's no bubbles or blisters over the wheel well. In front of the wheel, I don't see any issues on this passenger side at all for rust on the outside body. Same thing, this quarter panel, no bubbles, no blisters. Rocker panel looks good. Corner of the outside door looks good. Our door gap looks really good from top to bottom there. Even this body line lines up really nice here on the driver's side. Got a couple little paint chips in the rocker panel. Just little, tiny little dimples. Like I said, you can just see it in the right light. And we got some paint touch-ups right along the edge here where when they were adjusting it, must have came in contact, but it's touched up. The touch-up paint's just a little different color. As we go up and down the body line to this fender, no bubbles, no blisters. The door shuts nice and latches the first latch. You don't have to slam it. Original door handles. Corner of the door, same thing. It looks really nice. No body filler, nothing like that in there. I didn't mention anything about the door panels. The door panels look excellent, both of them. Armrest, door panels, all that stuff looks nice on both sides, front and back. I'm guessing these seat covers were redone at one time. They're just in too good a shape to be original, I think. Carpet looks excellent too. So it's got its original Philco AM radio, works perfect. Heater fan works. Actually, I know all the speeds there. Oil pressure gauge works, fuel gauge works, temp gauge works, alternator gauge works. 90,880 miles. Horn works. Wipers work. Guys, we don't get a lot of these Mustangs in that everything works, including the original radio horn. The gauges are clean and clear. Like I said, the dash is not capped. It's the original dash pad. So we got a little vibration there on that mirror on the passenger side. Needs to be tightened up. Just as an idle, it's just a little loose. I can't reach it there, but it's just a little loose. It needs to be tightened. But all the gauges are really clear. I really think this is probably an original mile car. One thing, they added the Mach 1 hood scoop, and when they did that, they did not buy the turn signal indicators or nothing for it, so there is no turn signals in the Mach 1 hood scoop. We did go through the front brakes and stuff. One more thing I was going to get to, the tires rubbed just when it turned the wheel real sharp. Need a little smaller tire on the front. .302 two-barrel, really has a lot of get up and go. The transmission seemed to shift real well there. Speedometer's not bouncing around at all, but at 40 to 45, 50, it's nice and tight. Brake stop nice and straight. Kick down works on the transmission. Passing gear's excellent. Another thing I didn't mention is the bottom of the dash is all painted black. That looks real nice as well. Here's our brakes again. Power brakes work great, no pull. So really mechanically so far, the only thing is we got a little bigger tire on the front than we should have. Sits here and gets right up to speed, gives you a good idea. The speedometer there, plenty of power. I mean, this car drives great down the road. Speedometer seems very accurate. Kick down 65, 70, punch it down to the floor, kicks it right down to second. Well, 302 two-barrel really runs nice. I wouldn't worry about putting a 4-barrel on it. With the dual exhaust, seems like it sounds great, runs great, really drives nice. Here's our brakes at high speed. Really nice pedal there again. No pull. If I had to say anything, it might have just a if you let go of the wheel a little bit, it might have just a little drift to the right as far as the alignment goes. Not bad, but just a little. Nice shift on the transmission, second, third. I really like the car, guys. It's a sharp car, stands out. You can see it from a long ways away. Tires rub a little bit, and it's kind of got amateur paint and bodywork, but a sharp car.